here, since dx and since x and y square are same thing, x equal to y square. Let me show you. And since here it is. Since x equal to y square in question, and y square and x are same thing, then I can replace x by y square. It won't get a difference, right? So here is dx by dy. I replace it by y square. So now it will be. Wait a second. Let me write here. Oh, this is really short space, I guess. dz by dy equal to. So let me show you. It is d by dy of y square. So I showed you. Dx raised to n by dx is equal to x raised to n minus 1. So y square it will be n is to. Since x raised to n, so in this formula x has the power of n, but here we in our equation y has power of 2. So this is x raised to n. This is y raised to 2. So x raised to n, we have n x raised to n minus 1. So this is our n here, y has power of 2 here, there it was x has power of n. So here 2 is our power, so 2 comes here, nx, so 2 into x, here our x is y. So nx, so 2 into y, nx, 2 y, raised to n minus 1, so 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1, and 2 minus 1 is 1, so y remains as it is, because n equals to 1 is that itself, because you multiply something one time, it will be that itself only, no? So 2y, and here it was I, okay? It was I. Now, this dy was in division here, it would come in multiplication here. And since it was the whole thing, it came after that, so it would be multiplied to the whole thing. So it would multiply the bracket of this, okay? 2y plus r dy, right? Now we have this. Now we can easily find our thing, because integration of z square dz is equal to, then we have to just put this z square we found in the place of this, and dz we found in place of dz here. So integration of t square plus 2it to square plus t raised to 4 multiplied by this stuff 2y. Wait a second, what is this? Okay. 2y plus I into whole bracket dy, right? So these two things will multiply because z square multiplied, and instead of dz we made dy is also multiplied to whole, and integration has dy term. After d something term is there, like with respect to integration, that dy will be there. So I think I should wait a second. Since y is equal to, let me show you. Since y is equal to t square in question, so y is same as t square. So I can replace y with t square, it will be the same thing, right? So I replace t square here. So it will be 2t square I. Now let's multiply this whole thing. If this would have been different, you could have done integration UV rule, but you don't need that because things are same, getting added or subtracted, so it won't be a hassle. So you can just multiply and add the terms instead of doing the UV rule. So t square into 2, it will be multiplied, this whole thing will be multiplied to this one time, this, then whole thing will be multiplied to this one time, because they are separate terms, whole time multiplied. So this one. They 3 will be multiplied separately to this, and separately to this 2. So t square into 2t square is 2t raised to 4, okay? Plus 2it raised to 8 into 2t square will be, let me show you. Oh boy. So 2 into 2 is 4, okay? Now t square into t raised to 8, which is t raised, I showed you, m raised to 8 percent, so here it is, t and t bases are same, we have to add the powers, so t raised to 8 plus 2 is 10, 8 plus 2, here 8 is 2, then multiplied, so here 2 is 10. I multiplied this to this, now I multiply this to this. So since I is also there, now this to this, t raised to 4 into 2 raised to 2 is, wait a second, minus 2t raised to, since this is plus, minus because minus all the sense, right? 2t raised to, wait a second, yes, 2t square I, right? No, why I would come here? No, there's no I, this is 4t raised to 10, I is an addition, that is separate term, we will multiply separately. So 2t raised to 4 2t square, so this would be, since this is also multiplication same term, okay, that will multiply directly after we add the indices, okay? So 2 raised to 6, okay, 2 raised to 6, so 2 raised to 6 plus whole thing I t square, I, we have to now multiply everything with I t square plus I into here, so 2 I is already there, this is I, so it will be I square, I into I, already this is I into I square, t raised to 8 minus I t raised to 4. Since this is plus, nothing will change in this signs, because plus sign keeps all the signs same, because plus into plus is plus, same signs, and plus into minus, because of the signs multiplied, so it will be minus. So now, since we know here where it is, I square is equal to minus 1, since I is equal to 1. So we would take 2t raised to 4 plus 4t raised to 10 plus minus 2t raised to 6 plus it square minus, this is minus 1 into plus, so it will be minus. Okay, plus minus all the signs multiplied is minus. 2t raised to 8 minus it raised to 4 dt, okay? This whole integration. Please take notes or screenshot, whatever you want to take, because I would need another part of short to complete this, because I have to solve this specific integration too. Integration of whole of various functions separated by addition, subtraction, added as the separate terms. We can solve the integration separately and later can add them too. And constants into the variable integration, a constant can come out, and after integration of a variable we can later directly multiply the constant too. So we are going to use that here, and integration of 2t raised to 4 plus 4, the 2, all these numbers are constants, okay, with variables. So those are coefficients, okay. So here we have t raised to 10 minus 2 integration t raised to 6. We are separating the integration, okay. This is whole integration, but we can separately solve it too. So plus I is also constant, which is root minus 1 I is the number, right?